As the Seattle Seahawks and Shaquem Griffin will remind you, Saturday afternoon made for a great television and an amazing moment, but picking Shaquem was about the business of football, and considering all of the versatility that he can bring, business is booming for Seattle. Shaquem is as fast as his brother, who plays cornerback for the Seahawks, but like head coach Pete Carroll pointed out, he's about 15 pounds heavier. Those attributes amount to Swiss Army knife-like versatility for the Seahawks, and for a team that values and uses versatility in intriguing ways, the league may have allowed a dangerous weapon to fall into their hands. Because he's a sure tackler, the 2016 AAC Defensive Player of the Year can play along the defensive line and as rush linebacker, but because he's so fast and can cover, he can also play as cover linebacker and safety. Obviously his size means he can't play on the defensive line consistently, but as a pure pass rusher, the team can pick their spots with him on the edge, and he's not so overwhelming in coverage that he can play free safety, but as a safety who can play in the box like Cam Chancellor or Bradley McDougald certainly. As he stated, he can cover running backs in the flat or tackle that same ball carrier in the run game. He'll also likely be a special teams beast. The Seahawks have options galore for Shaquem. The NFL draft is over. Now the Seahawks must put the finishing touches on their off-season. Don't miss any updates as they try to reclaim their glory in 2018. Stay informed right along with us. Take 5 seconds to sign up for our free Seahawks newsletter now. So what's the plan? Well, his immediate role will be to back up Pro Bowler KJ Wright at will linebacker. We're going to play him at the weak linebacker spot and see how that works out to give him a chance to run and chase the football, which he is really adept at doing, head coach Pete Carroll said on Saturday during his post-draft press conference. We're going to count on him to be a big factor on special teams, which he has shown us that he has a great knack for. We're going to try to put him in spots where we can utilize the great speed that he has, and he's as fast as you can get as a linebacker. I don't think it's going to throw us off that he's that fast, but we're anxious to see how it works and how it fits in with him chasing the football and all. We'll see what happens from there. It would have been interesting to throw him into a competition with Barkevious Mingo for the strong side linebacker spot in a role similar to how Bruce Irvin played, where he was asked to rush the passer and sometimes drop into coverage. Clearly, the Seahawks see his ability to support the run and tackle as his biggest strength, though it's hard to see him beating out Wright for the starting job. Special teams may be where he makes his bones completely in 2018. Barkevious Mingo's presence on the roster may have stopped Shaquem Griffin from playing. Sam Photo, Joe Robbins, Getty. Something to consider. Wright is in the last year of deal and has an $8 million cap hit for 2018. Still among the best non-pass rushing linebackers in the game, retaining him likely will come at a price. Could they be grooming Griffin to take over that role long-term? They've shown this offseason how reticent they are to give another big contract to players nearing 30. Wright's currently 28. Meanwhile, Mingo is under contract for the 2019 season. This starting point could be about projecting into the future. Or perhaps they're putting him there to start and have bigger plans moving forward. His brother, Shaquill, detailed more uses for him. It's going to bounce around. We have so many different packages that we can use in Seattle. I think he will have a chance to rush a little bit, come in and cover a little bit, and then put him back at safety or on the edge. He can play special teams, Shaquill said when asked of his brother's role. He's going to bounce around a little bit, and I know he's ready for that. That's what we're good at. We're going to have a different package in, and put people in the right places. Shaquem is going to be that type of guy, if he's going to play at all, and I know he's ready for it. For Shaquem, he feels like it's a match made in heaven between the Seahawks and him. The coaches are so creative, he said during his conference call. The coaches told me they would use me in so many different ways. I'm just excited to see how they will be using me. I'm open to about everything. Rushing and covering and playing special teams. Whatever it takes, I am ready to do. For now, they don't sound quite ready to unleash him on quarterbacks, and after drafting defensive ends Jacob Martin and Rasheem Green along with promising that Mingo would rush the passer much more than he had during his previous stops, it's starting to become a crowded defensive line. The Seahawks have their options. At present their best options, according to them, is letting him tackle all players, not just quarterbacks. Let's see how it evolves from there.